What's up everybody, thanks for taking another look at one of my Lexus IS300 turbo build videos. Today's video is going to consist of my turbo intercooler piping on my CX Racing turbo kit. There were a few struggles involved and had to do a couple things to make it work properly, but it is all installed and let's go check it out. Alright, so basically I'm going to be trying to start my intercooler piping and I'm going to start here at the turbo on the 90 degree. The problem I may run into, and I know I'm going to run into, is that there is little to no room to work with down there to get the piping in place. So I got this humped coupler. It's not going to solve the problem, but it is going to give me a little extra flex in the middle here in case I need to rub up on some pieces. But that's going to go down in here, and then we're going to get underneath the car and see what I'm going to have to modify or move around to get the other piping going. Okay, as you can see, I got the coupler mounted on here. It's not tight or anything, but there's very little space here between manifold and rubber. A little concerned about that, which is why I got this Cerakoted in the first place, just to help keep the temperatures down. I won't know until I send it if this is going to be an issue. Haven't heard of it being an issue for other people, so hopefully it'll not be an issue for me as well, but won't know until we try. Okay, another issue that I'm going to probably run into and I'm going to try and fix and tackle is my radiator hose. The lower radiator hose is kind of obstructing the way of where this next pipe is going to fit. I did put the radiator and fan assembly in. That's not something that I made a video on, but there it is. It's all installed, good to go. However, I did that so I could see what my clearances would be, and clearly this hose needs to be shortened, so I'm going to cut right here, hopefully pull it in. So let's see if that works. Alright, I cut off about a couple inches of hose from the top part of the radiator hose, and I was able to snug this in here. As you can see, it's in right there. This is my drain line that's just sitting underneath it. It is touching, but it isn't going to be a problem, I don't think. As well as after taking the cut off the radiator hose, I'm just like barely touching. Like I can push right there and show space, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm not going to take any more off because I don't want this to kink on me, so I think I'm safe where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and put the clamps on just to get it in place and continue on with the rest of it. So I'm putting on the intercooler piping, and it's definitely not bolt on. I'm going to have to make a cut here on this splash guard because this U piece right here has to get turned like this more, and this is definitely in the way. Even when it's up in its mounting position, there's still not enough room for it, so I will have to make a cut so this can get through. I did check online, made sure that my coupler is facing the right direction. I got my pipe in the right side, so that is definitely in the way. Okay, so after making my cut, you can definitely see that it was a necessary thing to happen. This is kind of where it's going to mount, so I just made my cut right along there. It's not completely mounted down yet, but it is pretty much in line with the straight pipe to go right there. So we're going to put that in next. Alright, there's the straight pipe installed, clamped down. Got a middle support bracket right here with my middle finger. Basically it just helped hold it in place. It's also got a clamp around the bracket to help just stabilize it and keep things tight. One thing that does suck though is I am short here, and the reason why is because of this damn radiator hose again. If I adjusted the pipes and pulled it in a little bit so it would fit back there, I'd be pinching on this radiator hose. So to keep it happy and keep the space there, I think I'm gonna have to order a larger coupler so that when it goes on, it just snugs over. Everything will be fine, nothing will be pressed or pinched up there. We'll be good to go, so I guess I'll have to order that. Okay, so while I'm at a standstill on the other side of the intercooler plumbing, I decided to go ahead and get started up here. I am missing a clamp somewhere. I don't know if I was supposed to use it on the bracket underneath, but I like that down there, so I'm just gonna have to order another clamp and fix that in the near future, obviously. But so I went ahead and got this put in, fit down there as you've seen in previous videos. But now I got my I guess you could call it maybe like a 90-degree angle pipe, and my coupler going right here. And the tough part is I got it lined up, but because this has so much length on it, it's really hard to slide in. So I'm gonna do a couple weird things here, loosen here and there, and see if I can finagle it on without having to cut this. But if worse comes to worse, I might have to cut this down. Okay, was able to make it fit. Got everything tightened down and clamped. What I had to do is loosen this bolt right here on the intercooler mount and just slide it forward a little bit. And I was able to wedge it in there. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I got it in there. Everything's nice and snug and tight. So tight that it was actually rubbing a little bit right here. So I took a little bit of my rubber adhesive that I had left over and just put it right there. So that is not going to be an issue at all. And everything's going to be really tight, not move or wiggle or vibrate. Everything's tight up here. So we're looking good. This thing is getting closer and closer. So there you have it. Everything's installed other than the coupler that I have on standby. It's going to be here in a couple days, but really that just slides on over and everything will be good to go. I want to thank you for taking the time to check this out again. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.